Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red and white, officially weighing 142 pounds. Professional record, 52 fights, 47 victories, including 35 knockouts, with 3 defeats and 2 even. Ladies and gentlemen, the former flyweight world champion, former junior featherweight world champion, former super featherweight world champion, and current lightweight champion of the world from General Santos City, the fighting pride of the Philippines and #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Manny Pacquiao. Wearing burgundy and gray, official weight 145 pounds. Since capturing Olympic gold, his professional record stands at 44 fights, 39 victories, including 30 knockouts, with 5 defeats and 10 world titles. Ladies and gentlemen, the former junior lightweight, former lightweight, former super lightweight, former 2-time welterweight, former 2-time junior middleweight, and former middleweight champion of the world, the Golden Boy from East LA, Oscar De La Hoya.
Atmosphere absolutely sensational here, the MGM Grand.
Okay, look, if he goes right here, it's okay. Anything below that's low. Right here is okay, anything below that's low. I want a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Above all, protect yourself at all times. Let's go.
All right, so the world I'd rather be than right here, right now.
Goosebumps. Electricity, and you know, Manny Pacquiao, you always expect him throwing something huge.
And let's do too is come out real fast and fight every minute of every round himself. Will there be any filling out process, or will they go right to it?
It's Manny's southpaw style as Pacquiao clips him. Also the double left hook, and Oscar De La Hoya is a great left hook.
A battle between the Filipinos and the Mexicans.
Right here in the United States.
Right. Manny caught him. Left side of the body of Manny downstairs.
Expecting Pacquiao to throw the big straight left hand down the middle. And it's been tried a couple times, and De La Hoya has managed the nose area too. Some good sneaky shots getting through by Pacquiao.
Now Oscar opens up for the first time. Catches Pacquiao. Oscar short with his punches in spite of the fact of his reach.
And there's Pacquiao darting back out of trouble and then into the punching range. And his speed.
Short with the jab again, last few seconds of the round. Oscar tries to open up, but Manny makes him miss. Caught him with the right hand there, but not significantly. And here comes the bell to end the first round. I give that to Pacquiao. Now remember the official friend, the Hall of Fame referee and judge, Stanley Christodoulou of South Africa. And Stan and I usually see eye to eye in scoring. We're usually right together. Right in the middle, man.
And here is Pacquiao on the right side of his screen. Good straight left hand getting through, then ducking down.
On Manny Pacquiao now. You heard Freddie Rhodes say, as soon as you feel those ropes, get off there. And he gets off by hitting Oscar.
Now Oscar De La Hoya looked tight, then decides that's the time to charge.
Gonna get a piece of him.
Let's start there, yeah, get inside. He wants the right hand lead against Pacquiao, but Pacquiao is really, yeah, it's magic so far for Pacquiao, his ability to go in and out.
That's exactly the way Manny Pacquiao is fighting right now. There's the uppercut. Straight left hand. Of course, one big punch with the left hook can change the course of this fight in a minute. In a second, I should say. There was a left hook that got through that time, but it was with an outstretched hand of Oscar. There was no power.
Trabaja su velocidad. Tira, llavea y tírale. Al cuerpo, arriba y rematas abajo. Pero no camines hacia adelante sin buscándolo, sin tirar de golpes, porque ya está arriba, no tírale.
Through the Pacquiao jab and get that right hand in, and he's starting to load up with it now.
Oscar loaded up.
9.
Yeah.
That's how big a 3-0 lead is. landed more.
Manny with a good body shot to the left side of the rib cage of Oscar. I mean, he can't be afraid of the power of this guy. That'll be around to remember. I mean, I'm leaning
to the
toward
last minute. Straight leaping left hand. Look at that off the move. And how do you get that shot through a lead shot on Oscar De La Hoya?
Let's go, Freddie.
The quickness, he poises, gets through. Throws a shot that was unexpected.
And if Oscar can't land the jab because of the movement, is what Freddie's just that. It's so obvious. The left hand down the middle.
And with Pacquiao moving like this, you see that it's been hard for De La Hoya.
He couldn't manage to win any rounds, or many rounds, if any, against Oscar. And Manny Pacquiao is certainly more than holding his own.
And then comes charging De La Hoya inside. And so far, it is a beautiful fight.
And making, even when he lands, there's a right hand crisp in the jaw of De La Hoya.
Pacquiao,
body, nothing powerful, but this is.
Yeah, in terms of power, Oscar De La Hoya has already been touched up more,
in my opinion, than Mayweather did in the fight. Mayweather got the split decision. Pacquiao,
he hurt him there. Showing power punches this round for Pacquiao, and this is a defining round in the fight.
Good body shot, a little bit south of the border. Tony Weeks running some 4 inches taller. That's a Pacquiao round, anyway.
That's a big.
Y no le tira, tira de derecha al cuerpo. Tira tu 45 también. Izquierda, derecha, sin duda, no dudes.
Walking behind the feint and the head movement and the good jab. A little bit of movement. He can't handle your speed, son.
That's obviously the game plan. He can't handle his speed. Straight right hand caught a piece of Manny that time, and he's going to open up. Now he's going to put his ears back, throw caution to the wind, and try to start nailing this guy. It's all business in the ring, and it's a dangerous sport. But right now he's on the receiving end of the speed, just pouring with the jab, not really stepping up into it, not throwing the left hand to the body with any viciousness at all. And look at Manny. Look at the amount of punches he's throwing there.
And the power. Here's a guy that's come up from 106, and he's a legitimate welterweight power puncher here.
Actually heavier. Listen to the crowd's reaction as Pacquiao scores. Look at this.
He has been terrific moving up. Meantime, Oscar De La Hoya has not looked good coming down. This is not a comfortable weight class for him tonight. And he is just.
Some judges who could have gone the other way in that one. So Oscar finally plants a right hand to the body, then upstairs. And now he finally starts hitting Manny. And all that seems to do is get him.
Gobbled up a lot of them from Pacquiao in this fight.
In losing efforts to Bernard Hopkins, to Mayweather, twice to Shane Mosley, and Felix Trinidad, he didn't look this bad.
45, izquierda, derecha, gancho, izquierda, recta.
And it even seems wider than that, the way the fight is being contested.
All right, stay focused in the middle of the ring.
Slow down.
All right, deep breath.
See, just one or two.
The fight's in the middle of the ring. Okay?
Point tries to exchange with Manny. Nothing that he throws lands, and Manny touches him up. Oscar had his left hook that time blocked in the elbow.
The surprising part of this fight is how Pacquiao has maintained his speed and still has good power at 147.
And then he moves, bounces right, anyway.
You know, he knows it, but whether you get the body to do that, whether you take it.
Oscar again tentative with the left hand, so what does Pacquiao do? He cracks him with the right hand. He's working on that left eye of Oscar.
And this has been the fight since the beginning. Pacquiao's power bothering Oscar De La Hoya, and Pacquiao gets off first.
Pacquiao, namely Freddie Roach, saying don't get caught in the corner. Now De La Hoya's caught in the corner. And look at this guy go. Minute 15 seconds ago, and De La Hoya's in trouble.
He can't get off these ropes here.
He should be sliding down the ropes or grabbing this guy. For Oscar, Manny's punishing him right now. Oscar's heels are heavy. He's heavy in the thighs. His legs aren't there. Oscar De La Hoya. Manny nailed him with the right hand. He's all over him right now. Oscar's hurt. Pacquiao pouring the pressure on. Finally, Oscar steps away. Great round for Pacquiao.
And there will be a big decision made in Oscar De La Hoya's corner, both about the eye and about his presence in this fight. He needs to step up.
7th round.
If there's another round like this fight will be over.
Well, I don't think Oscar can take another round like this.
How much punishment, dude? That's why you're gonna have to stop this shit.
Stopping this fight.
Boxing. You keep
It's-
boxing.
Take a deep breath, then you know.
They will be taking a real close look at stopping this when, look at this action. Pacquiao, 3 shots. And when do you see Oscar De La Hoya stand back and take, yeah, because of his legacy and what he's done, take advantage of it now, or there may not be another one.
Well, they talked about history.
Look as good at 147 as he's been anywhere.
Now, Oscar hasn't been able to get off.
Try and summon one last ounce of something because he needs it now. And Pacquiao still stands and
He's been a great champion, and one big hand could change the course of this fight. But it's a miraculous move on Oscar De La Hoya. As I say that, Pacquiao pours the pressure on him, and this might be the miraculous finish of the career of Oscar De La Hoya. Pacquiao really labeling him and blasting him.
And we've seen De La Hoya again on the ropes with the sanctuary. No
And look at that. Just as Freddie told him, he walked right back to the center of the ring. And now this is one thing that, again, the corner, don't mess with this guy. And the power shots are right downstairs. And look at Pacquiao, battle to the end of the 8th round, trying to stop Oscar De La Hoya in his tracks. But that ends the 8th, another Pacquiao round.
Listen. No. Listen. If you keep taking punches, I'm stopping the fight.
Tony Weeks flat out said, I'm not going to let you take any more head blows. He knows he's 35, and it's all over. The fight is stopped. Over. De La Hoya can't answer the bell for the 9th round. It'll go as a technical knockout victory after 8 for Manny Pacquiao. An upset.
On the same level tonight. This is as fine a performance, wire to wire, as we've ever seen him come back from tough situations, but this was dominant from the beginning of the fight.
Well, but De La Hoya looked tentative from the get-go.
He did, when he walked in the building.
Yeah, you said he didn't look comfortable at the weigh-in, walking in the building, in his dressing room, and certainly not
Therefore,
I'd like to know who in the corner of De La Hoya decided whether it was Oscar himself or somebody else. I know he doesn't want to go out with a performance like this, but
there was the inspectors talking to Oscar, a consensus, and he came right over and congratulated Manny Pacquiao. You can't remember a time when Oscar De La Hoya got hit so much.
And still the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, the fighting pride of the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao.